ever wonder what people think about you? Do you wish that you could telepathically connect to those around you to figure out exactly what their thoughts are about you? We're going to do that today in this reading. I'm Adele Mitchell, and I'm going to do a tarot reading for you that will reveal what people around you are thinking about you right now. A lot of the times people don't share what they think. Sometimes they do on social media, sometimes they will say it out loud without meaning to, but the truth is going to come out today. I also want to add that this is a general reading for all astrology signs, so everyone is welcome. Okay, a couple of cards here. The first one that jumped right out is the Justice card. So one of the people that are in your life right now are thinking that justice needs to be had in one way or another. They feel like maybe you don't treat them fairly, or there are times when you have maybe chosen a different way than what they thought would be best for you. So like if they gave you advice, but you chose to do the exact opposite. There's something going on here that they think that maybe you're holding a grudge against them in some way, shape, or form. So this is something that's come up. It's quite interesting actually, because it looks like it should be addressed or at least resolved a little bit on your part, and you can do that by asking the universe to kind of sort things out for you. You do not have to approach this person and say, hey, you got a grudge against me? Usually that won't go over very well, and it's pretty much the beginning of an argument. And we want to avoid that at all costs, because this person has been known to be a little bit on the secretive side. So if you're thinking about a person in your life, the letter J is coming up pretty strongly, as well as the letter S and the letter D. Those three letters are coming through wrapped around this person's name at some point in their name. So this person, could easily be sensitive to the degree of feeling like, something's unfair between you and them. And, this isn't something that's going to last forever. They're not going to hold on to this grudge, for years to come, or feel like you're holding on a grudge for, the rest of your lives. But it's something that they're just kind of like, and they're not willing to, unpack that with you, because they are worried that there could be, an argument coming up. Okay, the next card that came through is the Eight of Wands. The person that I'm picking up on in your life right now, who has specific thoughts pertaining to you, they're thinking that you are quite clever, that you know what you're doing, and I just want to point this out, that these two people seem different. So this other person I'm picking up on has female energy. They're impressed with you and who you are and what you've accomplished so far. If you've ever, wondered if this specific person has, doubted you or anything to that degree, they have not. They have been thinking that you are quite talented and skilled. The other thing I want to add is that there's some letters with this person. We have the letter E, we have the letter N, and we have the letter W coming through for this person's name. One of those letters is inside this person's name. And remember, I said female energy. That's correct. So this person actually thinks about you in a very positive light. They can be very difficult to read, though. Other people have really just thought that this person thinks certain things, and then come to be known it's the exact opposite. So sometimes it can be almost like a puzzle to crack, or a code to crack with this person, because they don't always wear their emotions on their sleeve. These two people have a lot in common. So I'm seeing like a connection here between these two. They're looking like friends of yours. This person had a little bit more of like a romantic vibe around them. So with this though, you're going to want to just trust in the fact that your instincts aren't always going to pick up on how this person's thinking about you. But overall, I don't see that anything's going to change in the future. They're going to keep kind of rooting for you in their own mind, on their own time, and without being overly, confident and saying, hey, I think you're great. The next person that came up is the Queen of Pentacles. With this person, we have a third person coming in who is involved in your life. This person's showing up to be more of like an acquaintance, a neighbor, somebody that you don't spend every single day with or interact with on a daily basis, but they're definitely somebody that you know well enough, and they feel like they are on top of the world right now. Something really great just happened for them. Monetary wise, this person can be naturally wealthy or just have like a rich vibe to them. When they think about you, they don't think about you to the extent where it kind of creates any sort of specific emotion, because this person's also quite self-involved. So they don't think about you too often, but when they do, they see you as a very grounded person. They think that you're, like earthy, in touch with, your spirituality. They feel like you're definitely a decent person, somebody that they, probably could trust if they needed to. Once again, there's not this like closeness around you and this person, but there's enough connectivity that they're coming through in this reading, because this is important. You've wondered before, crossing their path, if they are, somebody that thinks about you and what they think, and these are the things that they think about you. It's very, positive, really, to the extent where they're not thinking that, you've done anything wrong, or you are not somebody that, they feel like they need to steer clear of. They're comfortable talking to you and having conversations with you as well. When I'm looking at the letters around this person, the letter L has come up. What was it? A has come up, and the letter I, L-A-I, has come up for letters within this person's name. Okay, I want to go back into the deck for just one more card here. Right on the top, we have the Four of Wands. So this person is coming up to be the same as the first person here. With this person, they feel like there's going to be an end all for, certain negative thoughts that they've had for you in the past. So that's great, because there's a part of them that knows that they're being a little sensitive, a little like judgy themselves when they think about you. Because they don't want to disconnect by any means. They want to be able to keep, a very close tie with you. So, this can be resolved. As I mentioned before, it can be handed right over to the universe, and just ask, just say, hey, can you replace this person's thoughts for me with things that are really positive and, successful, motivating thoughts that paint me in a very bright light. And then you'll start to notice the energy around this person changing a little bit, probably within the next, I'd say, couple of weeks. It's not going to take long at all. And you're going to start to feel this like newfound vibe where they want to spend more time with you, and they want to be, very happy with you. They may even be a little bit of like joking around and some sarcastic stuff going on just to make you smile and laugh with them. So that's really good. It looks like thoughts are always interchanging with this person, but overall things are going to, even out and be more along the lines of what you want them to think about you. That concludes our reading for today, my friends. I love having you here. Please come back every day, any day, so I can read for you more. Subscribe if you haven't. And I wish you a blessed day ahead.